Hello, everybody. I am back. It's been a while. I got to figure out how to run all this stuff again. So let's jump over here. All right. For those of you who it's your first time, just go to that website at the bottom, crowd.live, and enter the code WTAHW, and that will give you the screen that you need to answer the questions. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes here, get some more people to come in. I'd play some music for you, but every time I do, I get hit with a copyright claim, and then they mute my videos, and then you can't hear me. So I guess we'll just kind of sit here. I was paying for background music, but I stopped because it was a waste of money. All right, let's bring up. Oops. That. So once again, if you want to play, go to crowd.live, type in WTAHW, which is what I'm going to do right now. And then you will be able to play. What is that? That needs to go away. I gotta try all my little buttons here and see what works and what don't, because it's been so long since I've been on here. Seems like a lot of these are not working. All right, I see a few more players popping in here. So here, I'll play you something really cool while we're waiting. Years ago, I did a little ghost investigating. It's in a cemetery, way in the back, far away from the roads, far away from any houses, just way back in the back. Turned on a voice recorder. Let's see if this will work. Now that we did not hear with our own ear until we played back the recording, and there was a baby crying. Went back to the cemetery, and sure enough, I was standing right in the section where they buried the infants. So that was kind of weird. All right, we got some more people in here. I'll give it 2 more minutes, and then we'll get started. Let's see. If you have ghosts at your house, you might need to call an exterminator.
Hello, this is 911. What is your emergency?
Hello, 911, you got to help me. There's a ghost in my trailer.
Excuse me, ma'am?
There's a ghost in my trailer. He's a flipping and a flopping and flying all over.
Ma'am, please calm down. Ghosts do not haunt mobile homes.
Yes, they do. I saw it on hard copy.
Okay, what is the ghost doing?
He turned the lights on and off, and then he knocked on the door.
Are you sure it's not the power company?
No, he's right here on the couch eating Cheetos.
Okay, what does the ghost look like?
He's invisible. I can only see the orange stuff around his fingers and his mouth.
Sound familiar? This scenario happens every day at trailer parks across America. Experts estimate that 1 out of every 6 mobile homes is haunted by a ghost or perhaps a possum. You could be next. Here are some telltale signs. A can of skull mysteriously floats through the air. Blood drips out of your simulated wood paneling. The room is spinning and you're not even drunk yet. If you think your trailer may have an unwanted guest, please call Trailer Exterminators. We specialize in mobile home ghost removal as well as the extermination of aliens, secret government bugs, and in-laws. Don't call 911. Call us now.
Trailer Exterminators, may I help you?
Yeah, the government has built a tiny robotic inchworm that has infiltrated my compound and attempted to steal my secret corn squeezing recipe.
Don't worry, sir. We'll be right over.
Oh, but hurry, because they're about to unleash a giant bat.
Don't delay. Call now. Double Wide's Extra.
All right. I guess that's enough time for everybody to get in here. Now, I just have to remember how to run this stupid thing. So first of all, need to get rid of that. All right. And then we need to get rid of me. All right. And then we have to hit this button right here. All right, first question. In holiday movie classics, where are the McAllisters going on vacation in 1990's Home Alone? And no, I have not looked at the answers ahead of time, but I'm also playing along just for fun, so if I win, it doesn't count. I guess I have to actually turn on the answers. Yeah, I knew I'd forget something. All right, where were they going? Paris, London, Rome, or Bermuda? All right, let's see what we've got. Everybody said Paris. And let's see if everybody's right. And they are right. McAllisters plan to spend the holidays in Paris with family at the beginning of Home Alone. Things don't go quite according to plan. All right, next question. What is the name of Will Ferrell's titular elf in 2003's Elf? This one you actually have to type in. All right, let's see what everybody said. Two people said Buddy and one said Cody. Buddy is correct. As a baby in an orphanage, Buddy crawled into Santa's sack of toys and winds up at the North Pole, where he's raised as an elf in the modern Christmas classic Elf, which came out 19 years ago. All right, next question. Where does Scott take Charlie for dinner after he burns the turkey on Christmas Eve in the Santa Claus? Whoa. Hit the wrong button again. IHOP, Denny's, Perkins, or McDonald's? I'll remember how to do all this about the time we get to the last question. And let's see what everybody picked. All right, 2/3 say Denny's, 1/3 says IHOP. And the answer is Denny's. Denny's. All right, Scott burns the Christmas Eve turkey as he was preparing for dinner, so he and Charlie end up eating at Denny's. All right, next question. What language does the old man mistakenly think the word fragile come from in A Christmas Story? German, French, Italian, or Swedish? I don't think I mentioned at the beginning that there is no time limit to answer, but the quicker you answer, the more points you will get. So if you take too long, you're going to lose half your points. Kind of like me sitting here talking to you. All right, let's see what everybody said. Everybody said Italian. And everybody is right. Upon winning a major award, the old man mispronounces the word fragile, printed in large all caps on the box, mistakenly thinking it is Italian, fragile, something like that. All right, next question. What is the name of Rudolph's girlfriend? What is the name of Rudolph's girlfriend in the 64 stop motion classic? Gee, who did I say that to recently? Here, hit the wrong button again. Let's see. What is her name? Anita, Clarice, Feline, or Jewel? Come on, you've all must have watched that at least 100 times by now. All right, let's see what everybody said. 2/3 say Clarice, 1/3 says Jewel. And Clarice is correct. I believe Jewel's the singer. Throughout all of Rudolph's ups and downs, Clarice remains his biggest fan and one true confidant. All right, next question. What famous singer's daughter voices Hero Girl in the Uncanny Valley of the Polar Express? Ooh, this one I don't even have any idea. Louis Armstrong, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, or James Brown? Hmm. So it's going to be a guess. Let's see what everybody says. 2/3 say Stevie Wonder, 1/3 said Marvin Gaye, and the answer is Marvin Gaye. Nona Gaye, daughter of singer Marvin Gaye, only provides the speaking voice of Hero Girl. Megan Moore performs the songs. Well, that sucks. Someone sings the songs and don't get the credit for them. Kind of like Lauren Allred in The Greatest Showman. All right, next question. Which of these Christmas classics was directed by Frank Capra? A Christmas Story, Holiday Inn, It's a Wonderful Life, or White Christmas? You would have really been having to pay attention to your classic Christmas movies in order to know the answer to this one. And let's see what everybody picked. Everybody picked It's a Wonderful Life. Everybody is correct. Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life was a box office disappointment upon release in 1946, but has since become a perennial holiday favorite. The film was selected by the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress in 1990. Next question. Christmas comedy Scrooge, starring Bill Murray, is based on a 1843 novella by Mark Twain, Jane Austen, Hans Christian Andersen, or Charles Dickens? I'm going to be severely disappointed in any of you if you get this one wrong. Two-thirds say Charles Dickens. One-third said Mark Twain. Correct answer is Charles Dickens. 88 Scrooged updates Charles Dickens' 1843 novella A Christmas Carol to modern-day New York, with Bill Murray playing a cynical television executive visited by three holiday spirits. Next, what is the name of Cousin Eddie's dog in 1989's beloved National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Slobs, Drool, Snots, or Mutt? 2/3 say snots. 1/3 says mutt. Answer is, it's snots what you think. Cousin Eddie's dog Snots is just one of the many components contributing to the chaos of the Griswold family Christmas in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which has been out for, holy crap, 33 years. Next, what Christmas carol does the Peanuts gang sing at the end of A Charlie Brown Christmas? You know, you've all seen that, but how much have you paid attention to it? And what did everybody say? Everybody says hark the herald angels sing. And everybody is correct. Although best known for composer Vince Guaraldi's jazz score, Charlie Brown Christmas closes with the traditional carol Hark the Herald Angels Sing, which I did not know was written way back in 1739. All right, let's see what we got next. Who played the little girl Susan in the 1947 version of Miracle on 34th Street? No one above the or below the age of like 30 is probably even going to know this. I can give you a hint and tell you that the person that played that drowned. Maureen O'Hara, Natalie Wood, Donna Reed, or Jane Russell? Let's see what everybody said. 2/3 said Natalie Wood, and 1/3 said Donna Reed. Correct answer is Natalie Wood. Natalie Wood's performance in Miracle on 34th Street was so popular that Macy's invited her to appear in the annual Thanksgiving Day parade. As I said, Natalie Wood drowned, but it's still up in the air whether or not her husband pushed her off the boat or not. Next question. Which Muppet narrates the 92 holiday film The Muppet Christmas Carol? Gonzo, Kermit, Miss Piggy, or Fozzie Bear? Remember the last time I watched the Muppets. All right, let's see what everybody said. They jumped on that one really quick, though. All right. 1/3 said Gonzo, 1/3 said Kermit, 1/3 said Fozzie Bear. Answer is Gonzo. The great Gonzo narrates the Muppet Christmas Carol as author Charles Dickens. All right, next question. What toy is everyone scrambling to purchase in the 96 film Jingle All the Way? Total Tank, Stretch A, Ashley 2 Doll, or Turbo Man? I don't know if I've even ever seen that movie. Let's see what everybody said. 2/3 Turbo Man, 1/3 Ashley Two-Doll. Turbo Man is the correct answer. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad star as rival fathers, desperate to find a Turbo Man doll for their respective sons. In 96's Jingle All the Way. All right, next question. Who voices the Grinch in the 1966 animated television special, How the Grinch Stole Christmas? John Wayne, Boris Karloff, Kirk Douglas, or Donald Sutherland? Well, I know who it's not. At least one of them who it's not. And for those of you watching on YouTube, you will notice there is a little bit of a lag. I believe it's 45 seconds. Trying to account for that. But the questions will come up on your phone a lot quicker than they do on the screen. All right, let's see what everybody said. 2/3 Donald Sutherland, 1/3 Boris Karloff, who played Dracula, I believe. Boris Karloff is the correct answer. Star of several classic Universal monster movies of the 30s, like, Frankenstein, that's who he played. And The Mummy. Boris Karloff narrates and voices the titular thief in 1966 is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I'm going to stop talking. I can't talk. All right, last question for this round. In the 2003 Christmas ensemble dramedy Love Actually, who plays the role of the British Prime Minister? Never thought of that as a Christmas movie, though. I think I've only seen it once, though, so I guess that makes sense. Andrew Lincoln, Colin Firth, Hugh Grant, or Liam Neeson? I have no idea. So I'm going to guess. And let's see what everybody said. 2/3 Hugh Grant, 1/3 Liam Neeson, which makes sense because, well, I think Hugh Grant's British. Liam, I think, is Irish, but they're both from that same general area. Correct answer is Hugh Grant. It was the fourth feature film collaboration for writer-director Richard Curtis and Hugh Grant. All right. Next. All right. That's hit the wrong button. Hold on. I got to remember how to go to next round. Here we go. All right. Anybody got to go potty first? You should have went before you left. Let me open up the chat room for a second. If you got to go, type it in there, and I'll wait for you. If not, you're going to have to take your phone in there with you. All right. All right, I gave you time enough. I gave you time enough. All right. Do, 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 do. Here we go. In what language does Merry Christmas translate to Feliz Navidad? French, Italian, Spanish, or German? Ooh, everybody knows that one. Jumped on that one quick. Everybody said Spanish. Everybody is correct. No kidding. Like we needed to know that. Okay. Next. What U.S. state was the first to recognize Christmas as an official holiday in 1836? Alabama, Massachusetts, New York, or Virginia? Well, I'm going to guess on this one. All right, let's see what everybody said. 2/3 say New York, 1/3 says Massachusetts. Answer is Alabama. Alabama. So for those of you in Alabama, you have something to be proud of. Commercialism was born in your state. I never would have expected that. Alabama declared Christmas a legal holiday in 1836, a full 34 years before the federal government followed suit in 1870. Way to go, breaking new trails, Alabama. Okay, let's see. Based on a popular 2005 children's book, The Elf on the has become an annual holiday annoyance for parents. If you don't get this one, you've been under a rock forever. This one, you'll have to type in. All right. And everybody said shelf, and everybody is correct. Not everyone is a fan of The Elf on the Shelf. Kate Tuttle, writing for The Atlantic, called it a marketing juggernaut dressed up as tradition to spy on kids. Okay, only if he has a camera built in. Which of these species would not be used for a typical Christmas tree? Aspen, pine, spruce, or fir? What do you think? I thought they were just Christmas trees. Let's see what everybody said. Everybody said aspen. Everybody is correct. Christmas trees are typically evergreens. Their leaves don't fall off and they retain their foliage in the winter. Aspens are deciduous, meaning they lose their leaves in the autumn and would not make for a good Christmas tree. Ugly Christmas sweaters, such as this one featuring, have become a cultural Christmas time trend. Well, I know there's at least one person playing that's going to know who that is, because I believe they're doing it as we speak. Kenny Rogers, Bob Ross, Hank Williams Jr., or Richard Simmons. Who comes up with these answers? You would have had to been living under a rock to not know who that is either. Everybody said Bob Ross. Everybody is correct. Ugly Christmas sweaters have risen in popularity and can feature everything from traditional Christmas imagery like trees, Santa, and snow to pop culture icons like beloved painter Bob Ross. Next question. In the 1939 song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what don't the other reindeer allow Rudolph to do? Lead Santa's sleigh, join in reindeer games, eat dinner with the other reindeer, or sleep in the reindeer lodge? And everybody said join in reindeer games, and everybody is correct. Good category for everyone here. According to the popular holiday song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, written in 1939, all the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names, and they never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Sounds like my high school years. All right, how many of Santa's 8 reindeer have names that begin with the letter C? Now you're going to have to run through all the names in your head and type in how many. I can't even remember all the names. On Donner, on Cue Ball, on Fritz. Let's see what everybody said. Everybody said 2. Everybody's correct. I couldn't remember them all, but I did remember Comet and Cupid. I wasn't sure if Cornwall was one of them. All right, Santa's original 8 reindeer, only 2 have names beginning with the letter C, Comet and Cupid. Since the mid-20th century, popular culture has generally recognized Santa Claus as having 9 reindeer, with the addition of Rudolph. Rudolph is an official Santa reindeer now. What popular Christmas carol contains the lyrics, "Joyful, all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies"? Away in a Manger, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, Little Drummer Boy, or Silent Night? If you sing it to yourself, you could probably hear the melody in your head, and then you'll figure it out. Because I didn't recognize the words, but I did recognize the melody. And everyone said, "Hark the herald angels sing." Everyone is correct. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. So don't forget, that is what the season is all about. In what modern day country was Santa Claus progenitor Saint Nicholas born? Germany, Italy, Norway, or Turkey? Let's see what everybody said. 1/3 said Norway. 2/3 said Germany. Let's see who's right. Nobody. Turkey. What the heck? St. Nicholas, born in 270 in what is now modern day Turkey, is the patron saint of, I thought that said chicken, patron saint of children and students. His legendary habit of clandestine gift giving evolved into the traditional figure of Santa Claus. I swear I thought that said chicken. All right, next. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8. And the answer is not freaking dollars. 8 ladies dancing, 8 pipers piping, 8 maids a milking, or 8 geese a laying. You have really got to know this song to figure that one out, which I don't. So I'm guessing. All right, let's see what everybody said. 2/3 maids a milking, 1/3 geese a laying. Let's see who's right. It is maids a milking. And there you go. 12 Days of Christmas. It's an English Christmas carol with the following classic enumeration of what his true love sends. And they got it upside down. 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a politician in a pear tree. Okay, next question. What significant event do holiday nativity scenes represent? If you don't get this one, you need your human card taken away. Jesus's baptism, Jesus's first words, the Last Supper, or Jesus's birth. Let me think. Everybody said Jesus's birth. Everybody is correct, and that question was pretty dumb. St. Francis of Assisi created the first live nativity scene in 1223 after visiting the Holy Land and seeing the traditional site of Jesus' birth. I don't know if we have any live nativity scenes around here or not, but I would like to go see one. Next question. Why were candy canes originally formed into the shape of a hook? They could be hung to dry during production. To make eating them easier, the hook can be eaten while holding the stick. They were used as decorative canes for dolls and puppets, or to remind children of the shepherds who visited baby Jesus. The original reason. There's a couple of them there that I could possibly be it, I think. I cannot talk tonight. Ugh. Everybody said to remind children of the shepherds who visited baby Jesus. Everybody is correct. 1670 in Cologne, Germany, a choir master wishing to remedy the noise caused by children in his church asked a local candy maker for some sugar sticks. Oh yeah, feed them sugar, that'll calm down the noise. In order to justify giving candy to children during worship services, he asked to add a crook to the top of each stick, which would help children remember the shepherds who visited the infant Jesus. I bet there's many a parents after church that were cussing that person for giving them so much sugar. Okay, next. How many ghosts appear to Ebenezer Scrooge in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol? Type in your answer. Let's see how much you were paying attention to all the different times this was on TV. I know because I had to create a radio version of this thing, so I've been through every inch of it multiple times. Let's see what everybody said. 2/3 say 3, 1/3 say 4. 4 is correct. Like I said, I know that from making the recording. Scrooge is visited by 4 spirits, the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future, as well as the ghost of his former business partner, Jacob Marley. And like everybody forgets Jacob. Next question. What does the word Noel actually mean? It's the name of the Christmas star. It's the name of the Holy Christmas Angel. It's French for Christmas. It's Dutch for bright star. Apparently it's not worth much in Scrabble. Everybody said. Everybody's all over the board. 1/3 is the name of the Christmas star. 1/3 is the name of the Holy Christmas Angel. And 1/3 it's Dutch for bright star. And the answer is none of them. It's French for Christmas. Noel is simply the French word for Christmas and is rooted in the Latin word natalis, meaning birthday. Okay. All right, here's the last question for the second round. Which of the following is not true about mistletoe? It's tradition to kiss when under it during Christmas time. It's used in Christmas teas and desserts. It has been used as protection from witches and demons, and it's commonly referenced in Christmas songs. Let's see what everybody said. 1/3, it's used in Christmas teas and desserts. 2/3, it's been used as protection from witches and demons. Correct answer is Christmas teas and desserts. Very good. Mistletoe is actually toxic for humans to consume, so creating teas for mistletoe would be especially dangerous. All right, so that's it for this round. We're going into the last round, last 15 questions. Once again, I'll open up the chat real quick in case anyone has to go potty. If not, you're just going to have to take your phone in with you. Be sure to mute it, though. Actually, no, we can't hear you anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right. Here we go. Question number 1. More Christmas movies. What well-known Christmas song plays at the end of the 1988 holiday classic Die Hard? Of course, that's the big debate. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? What do they play at the end? Deck the Halls, Joy to the World, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, or Silent Night? I'm guessing, because I haven't watched that movie enough to know. My opinion is definitely not a Christmas movie. It is an action movie taking place at Christmas. All right, let's see what everybody said. 2/3 Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, and 1/3 Joy to the World. And numbers, yeah, letter C, number C is correct. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Whether you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not, it makes a case for itself by including Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow over the end credits. Yeah, like anybody pays attention to the end credits anyway. All right, next question. What prestigious actor narrates the live-action How the Grinch Stole Christmas starring Jim Carrey? Richard Harris, Anthony Hopkins, Patrick Stewart, or Peter O'Toole? So based on when that movie came out, I'm going to guess that. All right, let's see what everybody said. It's all mixed up. 1/3 Richard Harris, 1/3 Anthony Hopkins, 1/3 Patrick Stewart. Correct answer is Anthony Hopkins, Silence of the Lambs guy. Sir Anthony Hopkins recorded as many lines of narration in a single day. He had somewhere else to be, apparently. In Reindeer Games, what do the characters played by Charlize Theron and Gary Sinise plan to rob on Christmas Eve? Don't think I've even ever heard of that movie. Talk about even see it. Bank, bingo hall, Indian casino, or a Christmas parade? I am going to guess And everyone said 2/3 said a bank, 1/3 said an Indian casino. The answer is the Indian casino. 2000's Reindeer Games received generally negative critical reception and was a box office failure, grossing $32 million against a budget of $42 million. It centers around a crew of criminals' misguided plans to rob an Indian casino on Christmas Eve. Guess that explains why I've never heard of it. Okay. Next question. Billy Bob Thornton stars as Willie T. Stopes in the 2003 Christmas canon entry, Blank Santa, as well as its 2016 sequel. Don't think I've ever seen that movie either. So, So I'll guess on that one too. All right, let's see what everybody said. 2/3 said bad. 1/3 said Dirty Santa. Answer is Bad Santa. Said he was actually drunk in many of the scenes where his character is intoxicated in Bad Santa. Well, that's a tidbit right there. 2003's Elf. What is the occupation of Buddy's father, Walter Hobbs? Publisher, CEO, banker, or mayor? And everybody says 2/3 publisher, 1/3 CEO. Answer is publisher. Walter Hobbs publishes books at Greenway Publishing Company and is so consumed with his job he neglects his family, which Buddy helps him realize is more important. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, what is the name of Jack Skellington's pet ghost dog? Zero, Hero, Spot, or Sheets? I think I've only seen that one once and didn't really pay attention to it, so I have no idea. Two-thirds of the people said zero, 1/3 said sheets. Who's right? Zero is right. Zero the Ghost Dog was quite the breakout character from The Nightmare Before Christmas, generating merchandise, spin-off comic books, and even video games. In what U.S. state would you find the fictional town of Bedford Falls, setting for It's a Wonderful Life? Minnesota, New York, Illinois, or Ohio? Which was not any of the choices I was going to make. I'm thinking one answer in my head and I'm picking another one, which is pretty dumb because you should also always go with the first thing that pops into your head usually. have a little Alabama boy while we're waiting for the answers.
That's just country, like fiddles and the music at love, like a rectal streak is running through our blood.
All right, let's see what everybody picked. Ooh, split. 1/3 Minnesota, 1/3 New York, 1/3 Illinois. And the correct answer is New York. New York. Bedford Falls, New York does not exist in real life. It was created by Philip Van Doren Stern. Has he got enough names? For his 1943 short booklet, The Greatest Gift, on which the film is based. Next question. What does Edward sculpt out of ice for Kim in her front yard in 1990's Edward Scissorhands? An angel, a heart, a cupid, or a statue of Edward and Kim. I think I've only seen that movie once also, so I'm not sure. Here, we'll play a Tennessee Boy while we're waiting now.
So turn me up and sing along. Hey, I'm a sad old country song. I'll take the ugly one, the one who looks just like Attila the Hun.
And let's see what everybody said. Everyone says angel. Everyone is correct. Edward causes it to snow when he creates an ice sculpture in the front yard of an angel resembling Kim in the 1990 Tim Burton classic, Edward Scissorhands. Which cinematic Caped Crusader classic takes place during the Christmas season? Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman Begins, or The Dark Knight Rises? I guess you would have had to watch one of these to actually know that. Which I have not. I don't think I've watched any of them. So this is going to be a big guess. Guess. I cannot talk. Here, let's play a Vermont Boy now.
But baby, giving you up is like giving up breathing.
And everybody said. Everybody's all over the place. 1/3 Batman Returns, 1/3 Batman Forever, 1/3 Batman Begins. And which one of you are correct? Batman Returns. He returns at Christmas. Batman Returns centers around the Penguin, born on Christmas Day but deserted by his parents, and his plot to take over Gotham City through mayoral politics. I did not know that the Penguin was born on Christmas Day either. Next question. In the Santa Claus franchise, Tim Allen plays Blank Calvin, a man who becomes Santa Claus after an unfortunate accident. John, Richard, Steve, or Scott? I do believe, if you were paying attention in the first round, that you've already got the answer to this one. Let's see what we got. Everybody says Scott. Everybody is correct. Scott Calvin must take up the role as a jolly old elf after mistakenly making Santa fall off a roof in Christmas at Christmas in the Santa Claus and his sequels. All right, next. What film featuring cantankerous protagonist Frank Cross serves as a modern-day retelling of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol? Surviving Christmas, Scrooged, Christmas with the Cranks, or Miracle on 34th Street? Don't really know, but I'm going to guess on that one too. And let's see, another Tennessee person.
Didn't mean to love you, but I do.
How about somebody from Chattanooga?
The wheels on my truck go round and round. Boy picks up a girl in a small town. Backseat sugar when the sun goes down. Wheels on the truck go round and round.
And everybody said 2/3 Christmas with the Cranks, 1/3 Scrooged. And Scrooged is the correct answer. 88 Scrooge, Frank Cross, played by Bill Murray, stands in for Ebenezer Scrooge in a modern-day retelling of A Christmas Carol. I believe we had a question, something about that on the first round also. Next question. 2018's animated The Grinch. What heavy-set reindeer does the Grinch recruit to help steal Christmas? Fred, Randy, Boris, or Bart? Don't think I've ever seen that one either. Sorry, I'm all out of music. Well, I'm not out of music, but I'm out of local people's music. All right. 1/3 said Randy, 1/3 said Boris, 1/3 said Bart. Correct answer is Fred. Fred. No one got it right. Grinch recruits a fat reindeer named Fred to help him steal Christmas. However, after discovering that Fred has a family, Grinch emotionally agrees to let him go. Later, Fred and his family return to help Grinch save Whoville's stolen Christmas gifts from falling over the edge of Mount Crumpet. Next question. Who won an Academy Award in 1947 for portraying Santa Claus in Miracle on 34th Street? Ed Asner, Richard Attenborough, Reginald Owen, or Edmund Gwenn? Here we go again. 1/3 said Ed Asner, 1/3 Richard Attenborough, 1/3 Edmund Gwenn. Let's see who's right. Edmund Gwenn won a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for playing Kris Kringle in the 1947 film Miracle on 34th Street. How can he be a supporting actor? Anyway, next question. Statler and Waldorf play Jacob and blank Marley in the Muppet Christmas Carol. That's what their names are? I always call them the two old men in the balcony. Statler and Waldorf is their name. Anyway, Jacob and blank Marley. Well, I know Jacob Marley, but I didn't know there was another Marley. I'll pick something. Something that, what goes with Jacob? Did we lose someone? Only got one more question after this. I would hate to think we lost somebody this far into the game. All right, I'm going to give you one more minute to get your answer in. All right, let's see. Answers are 1/3 said Robert, 1/3 said Hiccup, and 1/3 said Marley Marley. So we got Robert Marley, Hiccup Marley, and Marley Marley. Robert is the correct answer. While in the original Christmas Carol, only Jacob Marley appears as Scrooge, the Muppet version adds Robert Marley, so the wisecracking Statler and Waldorf could appear in the scene together. All right, last question for this evening. On what day do Carol and Therese make love for the first time in the 50s set period piece, Carol? Well, since this is a holiday themed thing, you're right. You shouldn't have this question in here. Anyway, answers: Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day. Never seen the show, movie, whatever, so I have no idea. So I'm just going to pick one. Bum, 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 bum. And everybody said 2/3 Christmas Eve, 1/3 New Year's Day. Correct answer is New Year's Eve. Everybody got it wrong. Set in early 1950s New York City during Christmas, Carol tells the story of a forbidden affair between an aspiring female photographer and an older woman going through a difficult divorce. The two women consummate their affair on New Year's Eve. Just have to throw that one in there, don't they? All right, let's see. I forgot to do this the first two rounds. Let's see here where everybody stands this round. I can't even pronounce it, so I'm not going to. Tekken at home for 800 points this round. Let's see all three rounds put together. Ha! Kicked some butt. 30 out of 45 correctly. 28. We're all pretty close together. We're only 5 questions apart. So anyway, I appreciate all of you for coming around. I've got to do this more often. I forgot how much fun this was. Once we get through the holidays this weekend, next weekend, maybe it'll be cold enough to sit in here once or twice a week and do this. So if you got any ideas for themes, they have about 1,000 of them. So let me know what you would like, and I will see what I can come up with. So for now, I'm going to get out of here, and we'll go back to whatever it was we were doing before this. So thank you, and see you later.